sports from KYMA News 11.
I do know the tradition here, and I want the tradition to continue. And in some elements, I would like the tradition to take the next step and go forward with the playoffs and the regions and things like that.
Cibola's brand new head football coach makes his arrival. Welcome back, everyone. Casey Copeland makes his first appearance with the Raiders program since his recent hire. Copeland held his first meeting with the team earlier this afternoon and shortly afterward participated in his first spring ball practice. Even though Copeland comes all the way over from North Dakota, this isn't his first coaching rodeo in the Yuma area. He was the defensive coordinator of the Gila Ridge Hawks under Tyler Kozel between 2013 and 2016. The first-time head coach also has a background with Cibola principal Derek Bosch, as he worked for him at Gila Ridge while Bosch was the athletic director of that program. Copeland explains how his familiarity with the Cibola administration led him back to Yuma and what he plans on instilling in this already strong football program.
There are great administrators there, great people in general, people that I trust, people that I know support what they're trying to do here in improving athletics and taking another step with all the programs, and then obviously from the academic perspective doing the same. I want those kids to love the game, want to love playing it, and then hopefully those things all transition to us playing together, caring about your teammates on the field. That transitions to some wins and some success for us, and hopefully going forward that's what we can build ourselves on.
Copeland describes himself as a very loud and animated coach who has a drive to advocate the great value of the game of football as well as the underrated quality of student athletes in the Yuma area. Well, moving on to prep track and field, we stay with the Cibola Raiders, who are doing some great things up in state competition. Bennett Meyer-Wills made the medal podium in the 1,600-meter race, finishing fourth. He will compete in the 3,200-meter race on Saturday. Meanwhile, Janelle Sanchez has qualified for the 100 and 300-meter hurdle finals on Saturday. And Kaylee Holyfield finished fourth overall in the javelin competition, becoming the first female prep student athlete from Cibola to make a high finish in the last 12 years.
I'm so glad I got to incorporate those skills here now in these 3 years, so now I feel I'm prepared to go to this next level.
A homegrown student athlete continues her softball career. Southwest High School alum and Arizona Western softball standout Ileana Manzano is taking her talents from the junior college ranks to the four-year level. Manzano signed her letter of intent to play softball for the Cougars of Colorado Christian. Over her past 3 years at AWC, the former high school catcher held down the hot corner for the Lady Matadors and also filled in at short. Ileana played over 100 games for Arizona Western, drove in more than 70 runs, and hit above 300 for her career. Ileana passes a little advice to current high school players on the advantages of JUCO softball and the mindset a player needs to have.
Definitely pushed me to work on the best player I can be, because coming to a school like this, it really is your decision to either get after it and work or just come to practice every day and go through the motions. So I never had those two decisions in front of me, so it was really fun just getting to work all these 3 years.
Ileana says she's excited for the new adventure. She always lived in the heat and now gets to experience all 4 seasons in Colorado. She plans to major in psychology. We give our hearty congratulations to Ileana and wish her nothing but the very best with her bright future ahead. We finish with prep baseball. We have the IVL regular season finale between the Holtville Vikings and Noah Loya and the Central Spartans from last night. Top second, Loya forces Raul Sierra to pop up in the deep center right into the glove of Moises Aguilar, who comes up with the first 2 outs of the inning. And with 2 runners aboard, Loya's pitch hits Dion Johnston, and he gets the free pass to first base. We now have a bases-loaded situation in our midst. This would prompt the Spartans to pull out Loya and bring in Dominique Diaz in relief. And the move would pay off, at least in the short run, as he gives Nick Pacheco the KO treatment to get Central out of trouble to end the top half. But the Vikings bats would do damage later on. They come away with the 11-2 victory. All right, we're done with this all-local round of sports.